Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and I am back with a couple of hand-charted kits from Pressed and Placed to share with you today. Pressed and Placed is a newer diamond painting small shop and they are killing it with their new releases lately. I swear every time they put up a preview, there's something that I'm falling in love with that just adds to my wish list. So I have a couple of really adorable kits to share with you today, including one of their mini sets. It would be helpful if these were not upside down. We've got Purrade by Tobey Nguyen, and this is the Fairy Tale. I'm sorry, it's a set of mini or midi kits. I did not coin that term. I think it was Kara over at the Principal Painter. A set of smaller canvases that all fit in the same kind of fairy theme that is by Tase Miru. So we're going to take a look at both of these. I am so excited. This surprise package showed up for me. Pressed and Placed, the owner had asked if she could send over some kits for me to unbox and share with you guys. I said, of course, I am loving what you're doing and that would be absolutely incredible. So these did come from them. As a quick note, by the way, I am a Pressed and Placed affiliate and have a 15% off code you can use on your Pressed and Placed order. It is Katie15, Katie15. I will have it mentioned and linked below as well. I may make a small commission if you choose to use it, but no obligation whatsoever. But thank you, of course, if you do. I always appreciate it. Let's take a look at the full-size canvas first, and then we will take a look at this set. This is so stinking cute. I am a cat person, and I am not ashamed to admit it, and this just... it's ridiculous how cute this is. So we're going to open it up. It looks like it's going to be 76.2 by 50.8 centimeters, kind of a bigger panel style. I'm envisioning a ton of color blocking in the background though. So I'd imagine it's going to go relatively quickly. Not that speed should be the be all end all when it comes to your diamond painting experience. But for me, it's nice when it doesn't feel like it's something that's taking me forever to do, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I need like a nice mix of both. Like things going zippily and then maybe a little more detail, which by the way, I completely skipped over because I'm just so excited to look at this kit, okay? The box itself is just gonna have some info about like what's inside, DIY diamond painting, all this good stuff. Let's go ahead and open this up and take a peek. Okay, so everything's included in here, looks like. And, oh, I'm about to lose boxes out of frame. It's fine. Everything's fine. So it does come packaged inside this extra protection. I've never had any issues with my Pressed and Placed canvases coming, damaged or anything. Let's look at this cute canvas. Oh my gosh, these cats. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I want to work on this right away, and I'm kind of serious because I have yet to work on a Pressed and Placed kit at their more recent discovery for me, and I've been in between rounds of diamond paintings for a while, and I need to get to one of these kits, and I think it's got to be one of these new ones that have just come in. Look how freaking cute this is. It's a little cat parade. I'm dying. This is incredible. Okay. So it looks like we don't have a toolkit with this one. That's completely fine. I don't think that they necessarily send one by default. I think you can pick if you want it or not. So that's completely fine with me, honestly. I have plenty. We've got an inventory list here. Purrade by Tobey Nguyen. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing that. 66,000 diamonds in this one. We also have a set of pre-cut sticker labels, which I love for kitting up purposes. I'm going to use this in my paper logbook once I start working on the kit. 29 colors, so not an overwhelming amount of colors at all. We've got DMC code in the right-hand column, and then all of our special drills at the end. So we're going to have some ABs and some dust diamonds. We'll look at all those, and I can explain them when we're looking at the drills in just a little bit. But let's talk about this canvas. If you have a canvas that's wanting to curl in like this one is, you got two ways that you can tackle that. You can roll it backwards the opposite direction. Canvas and glue will tolerate that just fine. You can also peel back the plastic cover. This will also help with what looks like wrinkles or folds in the canvas. This is aesthetics. It's where the plastic cover has shifted when it was wrapped around the diamonds. So we're gonna just peel this backwards. You can see there is no actual damage to the glue or the canvas. I mean, I know visually you could still kind of see it. So I will ask you a little bit to take my word for it because this is just a thing that happens. They use poured glue. I'll show you the stickiness in a second. But this will also just help the canvas lay flat more quickly too. You just peel it back, roll it back down. Now, why I only do it halfway each direction instead of ripping the whole thing off and putting it back on is because the latter is a big pain to do if you do it halfway each direction. It's much easier to put back down and not have to fuss with. Let's go on a tour of the canvas and its features. So we have their branding of pressed and placed up at the top. The canvas material itself, it is wrinkly at the edges on this one. I am not worried about it. It's going to lay flat fine. It's got kind of a shiny, almost sparkly, yeah, there's like glittery fabric there. The backing is this short lint or soft lint canvas that is pretty common nowadays. And we've got, I'd call it a medium thickness plastic cover. We've got poured glue. I always like to stick my finger on the glue and shake it. And yeah, no, you're not going to have glue issues on this one, you guys. We've got a legend at the bottom left, and you'll see it on the top right as well. Then at the bottom left of the canvas, we have the thumbnail, size, drill shape, which is square, the title, and the artist's name. This piece is legally licensed, which means that the artist is given permission for the use of this artwork by Pressed and Placed and is being compensated for it as well. And then down here we have Pressed and Placed's socials. I will link all these directly below in case you want to follow them on their socials, which I highly recommend, particularly if you want to be enabled, because like I said, they are releasing just the cutest kits lately. It is a problem for my budget. I'm so serious right now. They have some amazing artists with the most adorable artwork. How am I okay, it's not even a question. I was gonna say, which is my favorite? Of course, it's our tuxedo cat. I have a tuxedo cat named Skip that does occasionally make appearances in my videos, little cameos. This will be the perfect video for him to perfect, get it? The perfect video for him to have made a cameo. Does he like to cooperate? Of course not. He's a cat. Why would he cooperate? The background on this guy is pure color blocking. I would call this, generally speaking, a very color blocking heavy canvas. The clouds are all color blocking. Color blocking is where you have, this is the most extreme example ever, a big chunk of the same color in a small area. And I'm just going to grab my multiplacer and zip right through that. I want that to just zip right along. Now, the opposite of color blocking is what we call confetti. Best examples that we're going to have are going to be maybe the flowers in here, maybe some of the little details in our little cat friends. Confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area, and you'll be doing more single placing and changing the color on your tray more often. This kit does not have the best examples of confetti. It's mostly the cats, really, because it is just truly so color blocking heavy, even down here in the grass. So this is going to zip right along. This looks incredible. I am so tempted. I'm freshly back from a diamond painting retreat. I'm ready to start a new round of diamond painting whips, and I feel like this is a really high contender to add to the mix because it's so cute. Like, what am I doing with my life if I'm not starting it right away? We're at 74 centimeters this way. Oh, you know what? That's a little bit off. I'm going to have to message this. That's a little bit more than I would typically expect. It says 76.2. And that was 74. And then this way is almost 50 centimeters, and Melissa is 50.8. So I'm just going to send them a quick heads up. I kind of wonder if they offer this kit with round drills, if that's maybe the round drill dimensions. That said, it's not off to an extreme. What is it? Okay, it says 30 by 20 in inches. Let me check that. Okay, yeah, it's just a bit over 29 in inches. So I wonder if the dimensions they gave her for the round drill field instead, because round drills are actually a little bit bigger than squares. And so that would be a bigger canvas. Yeah, it's like 19 and a half instead of 20. That's my best guess. That personally for me would not necessarily be a deal breaker. Well, it wouldn't because it's not off by that much, but it is still a difference. So I'll mention it to them. Drills. Look at that sky. Is that, okay, I was like, is that a special drill? No, I don't think so. That's our just bags on bags of the blue color in the sky. We do have, that is going to be the unit number and have the dimensions on it. So you can match it up more easily. And then let's take a look at these drills. So we'll take a look at our special drills last. I'm just going to pull those because those were kind of loose at the end. Only 29 colors in this kit. So the first number is going to be the legend numbers. That's number 8 on the legend. 562 is going to be the DMC code, and that bottom number is going to be the weight or the amount of diamonds. Now, looking at these in the bag, these drills look pretty good. I'm looking to see, do we have a bunch of drills or drills with like obvious tabs sticking off the side, or obvious like trash diamonds as we'd call them. A little bit of trash is to be expected. These are resin square drills. They're better in quality than acrylic squares. Definitely strongly prefer resin squares like we have here. So they're usually much more consistent in terms of size and shape, and tend to not have a ton of trash diamonds, which I am thankful for. But it's of course hard telling until we get drills down on the canvas, which is why I need to work on a kit from this company so I can report back on what the quality is like. Make sure that these drills are actually as good to work with as they appear to be from the bags. I am cautiously optimistic. We have multiple bags of number 19. This is going to be our sky blue color. And these bags are resealable, so if you wanted to just work out of these instead of kitting up your diamonds into storage containers, you absolutely could. Since it doesn't have that many colors, it would be tempting to just go ahead and work out of these baggies. But I do like to work out of structured storage because it tends to, there's a little bit of trash in here, but we'll see. I mean, again, a little bit of trash is to be expected. Do I have to pick around a ton? What is it like to diamond paint with them? Are there enough extra diamonds? But let's talk special drills next. So we have some ABs, which are these 3 colors. Yes, let me see. AB 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me zoom you in. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These special drills get their name from the northern lights. They have a super sparkly iridescent coating that is going to draw your eye to the areas that has been charted. It is eye-catching. It kind of sometimes will pick up the colors of the drills around them. So these are, definitely going to stand out. So we've got this light orange, 3827. We have 3799, a dark gray AB, and then 445, a pretty like yellow AB. And then we have dust diamonds. These ones have what looks like a fine glittery coating on the top. It's going to be more subtle than ABs for sure, but it's still going to stand out from regular diamonds, and so it's going to give it a little bit of extra sparkle. I really love the effect of dust diamonds when it's on darker colors. We have this 310 dust diamond because the glitter just has a little bit of extra something to them, and this dark brown is nice too. You can see the light yellow is more subtle, but still has a little something extra. So you've got these 4 special drills, as far dust diamonds specifically. Now, as far as where they go on the canvas, I'm just going to take a really fast look ahead of you, and I will be right back. Okay, so all of our special drills are going to be either in the cats or a little bit in the field. So let's start off with our yellow AB color, which is the only one that's not in the cats. It's the light yellow color that you see in the field. It really sticks out here. It's the lightest yellow. So a little bit of extra sparkle in these flowers or the field itself. It's not the centers of these flowers though, just so you know. It's just this light yellow color up in the top layer, kind of where the sunshine is hitting it maybe. And then we've got the really, really pale yellow dust diamond. This one took me a minute to find because there's not a ton of it. The main spot that I saw it, if I didn't miss it elsewhere, is actually going to be this light yellow color on the bottom of the calico. So its paws here, the bottom of its belly, and then its paws up here. That's the only spot I saw that light yellow dust diamond, except I just saw 2 of that light yellow dust diamond in our Void Kitty's eyes. So this little light yellow color right there. Next up, we have our orange AB color. The light orange AB is just going to be the orange spots. I love that this is a heart. The orange spots in the calico. And then we've got, it's not in the orange cat over here like I thought it could have been, but it's not. Then we have this kind of, it's almost like a taupe. It looks a little more purpley to me. This dust diamond is going to be the brown spots on our Siamese friend here. So the eye patch, in the ears, at the tip of the tail, and then in the paws. That's going to be that brown dust diamond, or the kind of lavender one rather. And then we have the dark brown dust diamond, which also took me just a moment to find. It is in a few spots. It's at the tip of the cat's ears and then just the back right here and just the tail right here. It is the tail of the Siamese cat, the outline just right here, the tips of the ears right here. And then the little brown outline right here around the white on its chest. Sorry for the glare. And then a couple of dots of it down here. It's also the brown outline just here at the tip of our void kitty cat's tail, the ears, just the tips of the ears, and then this dark brown color along its belly and its paws. And then kind of similar spots on the calico. It's the dark brown on its tail, just right here on the outline, and the tips of its ears over here. So just a little bit of extra sparkle. Now, the rest of the outline on these cats is going to be the 310 dust diamond that we had a lot of. So that's going to be most of the outline on every single one of these cats. They're going to have a little glittery outline all the way around, with the few exceptions like that dark brown dust diamond to give it a little bit of dimension. But I love that each of them has an outline all the way around. That black 310 is all, or sorry, 310 dust diamond is also going to be this black outline of the path they're walking along, and it's going to be outlined around each of these flowers. They're going to have a little bit of something to them. Even though the yellow isn't special drills, they're going to be outlined in a special drill. Every single one of these flowers will be. Then I think is the only one we have left, I think, is this dark gray AB. And there's a pretty good size bag of this one. This is going to be the entire tuxedo cat on the inside color. It is going to be, I'm checking to see if they stuck it in on any of these other cats. It's going to be the void kitty, like all of the void. And then it's going to be the dark spots on the calico. So the calico gets the most special drills in this kit by far. It's got several. The orange, the dark gray, and then we've got the dark brown and the 310 outline. And then we've got the pale yellow dust at the bottom and the light orange ABs, I think we said. So yeah, this calico is really just living her best life with all of those special drills. So I'm a big fan of the special drill placement in this one. I've definitely noticed that Preston Place has moved towards doing much more intentionally charted special drills, and I feel like that's something they're really deliberately working on right now. And speaking of things they're working on, just generally speaking, Preston Place has been trying to do a lot in terms of making improvements. They've been very receptive to feedback, including that there is just, I'd say the majority of the community likes hand-charted kits when they can get them. And so Preston Place has been moving strongly towards releasing only hand-charted kits, and even their non-hand-charted kits on their website, transitioning those over to hand-charted kits. Hand-charted kits, if you don't know what that means, is when a kit has had a human being spend more time on changing the original artwork to diamond painting form, going in and correcting some of the pixels to typically give you really clean lines and a level of detail that's really apparent both up close and further away. And you can really tell with things like really specific outlines on the cats, really clean outlines on the clouds and consistent colors, like this blue is all one color. It's little things, but in my opinion, it does make a big difference. And I really love that Preston Place has been moving in this direction. This kit is just ridiculously adorable. So you may see this worked on here on my channel very, very soon, but that is a wrap on Purrade. I'm going to pack this up, and then we have a really adorable fairy set of canvases to take a look at. So I will be right back. All right, so let's take a look at this fairy set of canvases from Pressed and Placed next. So these are the images that are going to be in here. They do currently, I'm not sure if they'll change this, they package all of these smaller canvases together in a larger box. The reason that this is open is because I originally was planning to take one of these canvases with me to a retreat, and I did, but I didn't actually get the chance to work on it, so I just kind of tucked them back in there. But I hadn't done much more than sort of pull them out and see which canvas was which and pick one to take along with me. So this one feels thicker. I haven't looked at this, but I'd imagine that the toolkit and the sticker sheet are in here. Now, while these are part of a set, and some people might call them a mini set, I did recently hear, like I said, I think it was Kara, the principal painter, called them this, but someone else in the community kind of coined the term, instead of mini set, a midi set, so more of a medium-sized set of canvases because they are a little bit bigger. And this one is, for example, 7.87 by 7.87 inches, so it's a little bit bigger. You could still probably classify this as a mini if you wanted to. It's a nice like in-between size, but this is licensed artwork. The artist is Tase Miru, and all of these canvases are going to be on this particular theme. So just this one set is going to come with the one canvas is going to be rolled up with a sticker sheet, an inventory sheet, as well as a toolkit. So this one came with a toolkit while the other canvas, as I showed you, did not, which is, again, totally fine. We've got a pen, squishy, some thin multi-placers, a tray, tweezers, and wax all included. And then our inventory sheet, where they do have all the drills and canvases packaged separately from each other. So, for example, when I went to the retreat, I was able to just grab one of these and it had the canvas and the diamonds included. I didn't have to be carrying all of the diamonds for all of these together, which was nice. So these each have their own titles, which I didn't realize. That's cute. A Fairy's Afternoon, Blossom Breeze, Unicorn Wishes, and Wings and Wonder. This is the one I had taken with me because I thought it was so dang cute. This is a set of stickers, actually a set of, pre-cut sticker labels. It looks like they're pretty small, but that is actually just, on this one it's small because there's so many colors. There's 45 colors, but that is still going to be really handy. So each of these has a different number of colors and different kinds of special drills. So even that will vary. So you really are getting a set of just fully hand charted mini canvases. They're going to have the same branding and features as the larger canvases. So pressed and placed at the top. This canvas material with the same canvas backing, kind of a glittery, shiny finish, a medium thickness of plastic cover, and some really sticky poured glue. And legends at the top right and bottom left. The original artwork, the title, the artist's name, and the size. This is, of course, licensed as well. And then the socials for pressed and placed. So this, I think, may have even started out originally as cross-stitch art or pixel art. And so we've got this really nice level of detail at a smaller size, which is really nice. It's, I love big canvases a lot of the time, but sometimes I like just having some minis to work on. It's a nice way to mix it up. We're almost 20 by 20 centimeters. Yeah, we're basically 20 by 20 centimeters, or in inches. We're at, 7.75. Yeah, I would basically call that true to size for sure. As far as drills go, we're going to have square resin diamonds, and they are all pre-bagged. Now, smaller canvases like this, I will probably just leave them in the bags like this and just slap the sticker labels straight on here. There's such small amounts, it's kind of like, seems silly almost to put these into storage containers. Like, it would take me longer to do that than to work on the canvas, but you can do whatever you want. These are going to be resin squares like their larger kits are, and that means that they should be really nice quality and really nice to work with. I need to work on one of these canvases so I can report back to you what my experience is like. I think that will be really helpful. But looking at them in the bag, they look great. There's not a ton of obvious trash, like tabs sticking off the sides. Hopefully they will be really nicely consistent in terms of size and shape too. But I will report back once I've worked on one. Now, as far as so that's kind of the color palette for this one. It's got a nice variety. As far as the special drills go, we have, it looks like 2 ABs and 2 dust diamonds. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These ones get their name from the Northern Lights and have a really sparkly iridescent coating. You can see it's more eye-catching than the dust diamonds are, generally speaking. It's going to draw your eye to the areas that has been charted and give it some extra sparkle. Now, glimmer or dust diamonds, these are still going to stand out from regular diamonds. I'm loving the purple we got going with my nails here. These, I really enjoy the shimmery effect of. The subtle look is a nice way to enhance the painting without being as in your face. So having both special drill options is really I feel like that's really nice. As far as where the special drills go, so that darker purple dust diamond is going to be the letter H. It's going through the blanket here. It's kind of like outlining a little bit. Oops, little loose diamond there. And then a few throughout here as well. The lighter purple dust diamond, where is that letter U? I see it there, but I don't see, oh, there it is. It's in her hair. Oh, that's going to be a pretty spot for a little bit of extra sparkle. It's in her hair. That's the only spot I see that one. And then we have the gray AB. That's, let's see, the letter F is what we're looking for. I see it here in this teacup and in the saucer. And then we've got the lowercase h for the light purple AB. That's in this fairy's wings over here, as well as this fairy's body right there. Oh, there's the dark purple dust diamond too, I just saw. Okay. I was checking to see if I missed any. I don't think I did. There's a couple of the, oh, there's a light purple AB kind of sprinkled over here too. So there's some nice little extra sparkle bits throughout. Just give a little bit of extra something. So that is canvas number 1. Now the rest of these, I saw loose diamonds in this one, so we're gonna take a quick peek. This is the one I actually took with me to the retreat, but didn't open and take out. So I'm hoping that's just a couple of loose diamonds and there's not gonna be a ton in here. Please cross your fingers along with me. Oh no, I see a few. Okay, let's look though. Okay, so it looks like maybe we have an open bag of diamonds in there because I see a few. But if it's just the one, I will hopefully be able to color match and make sure all is well. Okay, let's look at the canvas first. All right, just peeling this back. There's that little like dusty rose color just kind of popping up everywhere. That is okay. Here's a look at this canvas. It's going to have the same features. You'll notice that this one was not rolled up with the sticker sheet. They didn't do the sticker sheet and everything with every canvas, just the one, which is, you know, totally fine with me. I like that this one, you can really make out the details pretty well as far as at this size point. It works for pixel art, in my opinion. I like that we have just like a cute little romantic scene. It's adorable. Now for these special drills, I bet it's that bag right there. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And I'm gonna keep all these drills together and I'll find the color they go with after this unboxing. Except they're sticking to my hands, not the static. But I wanna at least show you the special drills for this one without pulling out all the colors because I don't wanna make more of a mess. So we've got 4 special drills also in this one. Looks like we once again have 2 ABs and 2 dust diamonds. So, oh my gosh, a darker color dust diamond that pops like this one is so nice. It's still subtle, but it's got a little extra something. This is kind of giving me Christmassy vibes, even though this isn't a Christmas kit. So we've got a light purple and a dark green dust color. And then we've got a really pretty vibrant blue and lavender purple AB in this particular kit. So as far as where these special drills go, let's take a look together. The dark green is going to, oh, let me zoom you back out, sorry. The dark green is the outlining color in his pants over here, and it's also gonna be, it's the percent symbol. So it's some outlining in the ivy and the trees. So a little bit of glitter through there. The light purple, the lavender dust diamond is, it's this kind of up-down arrow. So it's this little bit of shimmer in his wings, in her hair, and at the tips of her wings right here. And then our blue AB is the capital H, so that's in the sky, kind of winding through here. And the lavender AB, well, it's not lavender, it's kind of lavender AB. It's lowercase a, so it's these spots in his wings. It's in her hair. And down here, there's a line of it. The tip of her wing right here, and this wing as well. And there you go. So those are the special drills that you're gonna see in this kit. I like those. Those are really pretty, actually. So that is canvas number 2. Give me one second. All right, just wanted to tidy that up off camera. But anyway, that was Wings and Wonder, canvas number 2. Number 3, let's see what this one ends up being. So this is Unicorn Wishes. This is also really cute. I almost took this one with me. So we've got a unicorn. If you like all things magical, this is such a cute set. Oh my gosh. Okay, see if we can help that lay flat. You can also roll these backwards. It is not going to hurt the canvas at all. Both ways, peeling back the plastic cover and rolling it will help. So same features on this one as the other 2. We've got the title and all that good stuff. Their socials. The symbol clarity on these has been really good from what I can tell. And there's usually a good mix of, bits of color blocking in some of the background, and then pretty confetti heavy in these details, which at this size point, it makes sense that they would have to have it be pretty confetti heavy or you wouldn't be able to see as much. Here's the color palette for this particular canvas. And the special drills that it comes with. Let's see. Are we going to have 2 ABs and 2 dust diamonds again? Because that kind of seems to be the pattern. I see a couple of loose drills in this one too. Yes, we've got 2 dust and 2 ABs. So we've got a light orange. And I think this might be the same blue AB that was in the last one. And then we've got a gorgeous dark blue dust and a kind of more medium toned and brighter blue dust diamond. Where these go on the canvas. So the lighter blue dust diamond is going to be, okay, so this little kind of 1 vertical line, 2 horizontal lines. So this color in her wings. And that's the only spot I see that one. The darker dust color, there's a good amount of, there's a big bag of that dark blue. It's the outline of the unicorn all the way around. It's also this darker blue outline on her wing. That is a really nice spot to have that special drill. I like that a lot. Then our ABs, our light blue AB is going to be in the sky. It's this lowercase h. And a couple of spots of it in her wings. And then we have our orange AB, and it's the number 5. It's in the flowers, so a little bit of extra sparkle in those. A little bit in her skirt right here, and that is all for special drills in this one. All right. Now, last but of course not least, we have one more canvas to take a look at. And I don't remember what this one is off the top of my head. So let's find out together. Oh, she's on a swing. Okay, this one's called Blossom Breeze. She's got like a little, is that like a little squirrel it looks like? They all have such character. So cute. Okay. There we go. Adorable. Yeah, little forest friends. We got a little bunny rabbit and a squirrel. And we'll have the same features on this one. 36 colors. Yeah, these are all averaging between like 35 to 45 colors. This is actually the least colorful one of the bunch, it looks like. As far as drills go, take a look at these together. Here is our color spread. They're all, I feel like, pretty colorful. Like there's a good amount of green for the backgrounds and blues in the skies, but then a good mix of pinks and purples and other colors, like oranges too in the middle. Special drills, we are keeping with that pattern of 2 ABs and 2 dust diamonds. I am curious if this is really intentional. I'm not mad if it is. So we've got this pretty kind of aqua and a slightly dark orange dust diamond. And then we have this, I think, same blue AB and maybe even the same orange AB. So kind of a light medium blue and a light orange. And then as far as where you'll find these, we've got the blue dust diamond is the number 3. This color. It's kind of, it's more of an aqua color, that's right. So it's in the sky, number 3. There's also a little bit of it in, is that the sky or kind of in her hair? Like flowers maybe back there, the number 3. The orange dust diamond, let's see, it's the anchor symbol. It's in the squirrel. It's kind of a darker, it's that darker orange color. And the squirrel there. And that's the only spot I see it, though I'm kind of convinced I'm missing it somewhere else. But then we have the blue AB. That is going to be the letter D, so it's going through the sky here. And then the light orange AB is the letter J. That's sprinkled in the flowers down here, kind of the centers and stuff. It's also these bright colors, these flowers, like in the vines and in her dress. I guess that's part of the swing. And a little bit in her wings there. I think that's probably my favorite of the special drill placements in this particular canvas. I do know that I think I've heard she is working on trying to hone her special drill placements a little bit more. I'll be curious to see kind of how that pans out over time too. But this is the, I don't know if she's calling it like the fairy mini set, but it's a set by Tase Miru, and it's a really adorable coordinating set. Now, my understanding is that she offers kind of a mix and match with her mini canvases where you can pick your favorites from different sets and put them together to kind of make your own. So if there's certain images from this one you're really loving but don't necessarily want these specific 4 images, you can take a look at some of the others and make your own. I believe that's something she has available for the moment. She's always looking to make improvements and changes. Right now she has a subscription box, which looks like so much fun. You get the theme and some different hints letting you know what that month's subscription box is going to be like. You can decide if you want to subscribe for that one or not. So if that's something that you would be interested in, definitely take a look. This is a shop that I feel like is super promising and is making a lot of changes quickly as they're really receptive to feedback, and has been making improvements really fast too. And the artwork they've been releasing, the artists they are partnering with are fantastic. They have a ton of, it's definitely majority, if not all, non-AI artwork, which is, if that's something that is important to you or not, then you know. And I appreciate what they're trying to do as far as offering new and fun things, and also trying to really do right by artists and everything. So if you want to stay up to date with what the shop is doing and what they're coming out with, like new releases and whatnot, definitely follow along on their socials. The owner seems to be pretty active I think she's really active on the TikTok side of things, which I'm not really on myself, but if you like things like, you know, shorts and I think even like she might do lives and stuff, definitely check her out over on TikTok. And yeah, always coming out with new stuff. So I'm always a little nervous when I see those previews go up, because it's like, uh-oh, what else is going to get added to my wish list next? But thank you for joining me for today's unboxing. I hope that it was helpful and enjoyable. Thank you so much to Preston Place for sending these over for me to share with you guys. As a reminder, I have that 15% off code, KD15. If you would like to save 15% off your Preston Place order, thank you so much if you do use it. I'm going to let you go though. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Preston Place? Have you worked on a kit from them before, and what was your experience like? Are you interested in seeing one of their new releases, or has the sub box caught your eye? I would love to hear just what your experience has been like and what your first impressions are as well. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up on your way out. I always really appreciate that. And if you would like to see more diamond painting videos from me, including unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies, and I'm going to work on one of these kits from Preston Place very, very soon, so I can share my thoughts on a completed kit from them, of course. And I also do weekly whip and chats. If you want company while you're crafting and other diamond painting how-tos and tutorials, please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to have you here. I'm going to let you go, though. Thanks again for being here. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy crafting, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.